Come in.
Ben, are you okay?
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Walter.
Elaine just called. She says Phoebe's at her place with all her stuff, saying she just left you.
Can you help me with something?
Yeah, of course.
Go upstairs into the bedroom, check under the bed, tell me if you see anything.
I had no idea things between you two were bad.
That's just it. Things have been great. This came out of nowhere. I mean, we're having a little fight, and the next thing I know, she's packing her bags and she's out the door. Do you see anything?
No, just us. So, what'd you argue about?
It's silly when you look at it. We fought about the Beatles.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo?
Yeah, she says I'm too obsessed with the Beatles.
What?
Can you believe that?
What do you mean by obsessed?
Thank you. That's what I said.
No, how did the fight start?
She broke my yellow submarine.
Yeah, so buy a new CD.
No, not the album. My Yellow Submarine. The Corgi diecast toy manufactured in 1968 and released with the animated movie.
Alright, one of my buddies had one of those when I was a kid. So, Phoebe broke it.
She was vacuuming and knocked it off the shelf. I came home and found on the ground some paint chipped off.
Is that all?
Oh, that's not all. John and Paul fell out of the sub and I think she vacuumed them up. She'd already taken out the trash, so I ran down the street, but the garbage had been picked up. They looked them all over the apartment just in case, but nothing.
So, what fell up?
John and Paul. There's a button on the side. When you press it, a hatch opens and...
John and Paul pop out?
Right. So, anyway, I guess I kind of lost my temper. I said, how could you do that? You gotta be more careful around my Beatles case.
Ben, it was just an accident.
I know. You should have heard her. I'm sorry, but you don't have to make me feel so bad. Sometimes I think you care more about your stupid Beatles than me.
What'd you say?
Are you calling the people who created Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band stupid? Are you insane?
How could you say that?
She lost John and Paul.
It's just a toy.
Toy? Hell, I paid $400 for that submarine. Now John and Paul are missing and some paint's chipped off. That drops the value to $150 at most.
Are you kidding me?
Who'd want a yellow submarine without John and Paul?
You paid $400 for an old toy?
It's a collector's item.
Who pays that much for a toy that isn't 200 years old?
Beatles collectors.
Okay, leaving that aside for a moment. She says you care more for the Beatles than you do her. You call her crazy, and then what?
She ran out of the room crying.
Please tell me you went after her.
Well, I wanted to, but I had to go downstairs and check the garbage.
Oh yeah, of course.
But when I came back upstairs and saw she was packing, I got very emotional, really upset.
Okay, good. I hope you told her you're sorry.
Of course. I apologized over and over and said, please don't go. Today of all days.
Uh-huh. And today of all days.
It's October 9th. John Lennon's birthday. Every year I like to light a candle, have a glass of wine, and listen to Abbey Road or something. She knows what it means to me.
Every year.
Yeah, and this year's special because I just got all my Beatles collectibles out of storage.
Yeah, I noticed Beatles stuff all over your bed.
Well, I decided this is part of who I am, you know, and what's the point in having all this stuff if it's not out where you can enjoy it?
Yeah, but do you really need 2 display cases of I don't know what?
Aren't those great? They're arranged chronologically. So the first case has memorabilia from 1960 to 65. There's Beatles, bubble bath, beach towels, hair cream, tour programs, even pantyhose. The second case goes from 65 to 1970, so there's a lot of yellow submarine stuff like puzzles and stationery. I've even got 2 lunch boxes with no rust on them at all.
Ben, have you been drinking?
What? No.
Well, Phoebe's right.
About what?
Look, man, I love the Beatles too, but Phoebe just left you, and all you've talked about is the Fab Four.
The whole argument was about.
No, the fight was about that you're obsessed with a band that broke up in 1969.
1970.
My point exactly.
What are you saying?
Look, I'm saying you could use a little help from your friends.
Now, that's not fair.
No? Then how about all you need is love?
Okay. Yeah, you're right, of course. Thank you.
Anytime. I'm you, as you are me, and we are all together.
No, it's I am he as you are me, not I am you. Get out of my house.
Ben!
No, you can call me crazy. You can take Phoebe's side. But when you twist the words of the Beatles to suit your own purposes, that's when I want you out.
Okay, shut up and listen. You think marriage is tough? You think trying to live with another person, love their good points and accept their failures is hard? Try divorce. Look, I know what you're going through. You get married, things are great, you and Phoebe are happy, but then you start to disagree about money, when to have kids, and suddenly everything's a problem. Everyone says marriage isn't easy, but you didn't think it'd be this hard. Did you? Well, let me tell you, divorce, that's something that most mornings you can wake up and wonder if this will be the day that it all becomes too much and you decide to step out of a 10th floor window. You need to dig down inside yourself, decide what it is you want in your life, and if it be something you want. Then you're going to have to do some hard work. You know what it is you want?
You said Phoebe's Lanes.